All right, guys, we're back with another Edison format finals at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got the Sherrif Los on the left playing his signature Vayu Turbo deck. Another finals for Los. We lost track how many times he made the finals with Vayu. Versus Mario playing Blackwings. So Los went undefeated. He has not lost yet. We'll see. Mario's going to have to take down the Sherrif. So Mario opens Whirlwind Colute, searches Blizzard. So these are two of the most successful players on the channel. Los obviously has got the most wins, but Mario's got a decent amount himself. He's got 4. It's been a while since he's been to the final, just because he hasn't been playing as much as he used to, but he made it back here. So Mario opens Dust Shoot, and Los's hand is Vayu, Reaper, Card Trooper, Hamster, Allure, Solemn. Interesting hand. I think Los's hand's pretty good. That's a pretty good hand. I'd be satisfied with that hand, even after getting Dust Shooted. So Vayu, Hamster, Reaper, Allure, Solemn. So it looks like Los is going to Allure here. Oh, I think he just drew his own Dust Shoot and Armageddonite off of the Allure. So what do you Allure there? Yeah, that's what I thought, the Vayu. But you have to deal... I guess you don't have to deal with the Colute. You know he's got Blizzard. So he didn't set the Solemn. So his Hamster gets... I wonder what Mario's other back row is. It could be Jar. That's the thing about playing against Blackwings. Something that I'm still getting used to myself is they could just set 4 back row on you turn 1, and 2 of them could be Jars. So that's something that I feel like I'm still not used to it. Like this Jar thing, because not a lot of people on my locals aren't following the Jar trend. Some are, some aren't. So my guess is one of those. I know this because I actually played Mario in the Swiss rounds. He was my one loss in Swiss, and he kept setting Jars against me. Anyway, now Los sets 2. Probably set the Reaper. Maybe Los should have set that turn 1. I was thinking maybe Los should have set the Reaper instead of the Hamster to play around Icarus. Because if he sets both back rows, then Mario probably Icarus' both back rows. Yeah, I think Los maybe should have set the Reaper to play around Icarus, because Reaper's not good in this matchup. Yeah, Reaper's not. This is one matchup where you don't want Reaper unless you can get free hits with attacking directly, but it's not gonna happen much. But the good news is at least you won't be able to Shura over your Reaper. All right. So now, will Mario synchro for the... Yeah, he definitely set Reaper because we know his other card in his hand is Armageddonite. So he has Solemn, Armageddonite. And I want to make sure, guys, from now on, anytime someone flips Solemn, I'm going to pay close attention to it, because the argument is people are cutting Solemn out of their deck. And I need convincing. That's just it. I'm not saying it's wrong. I just need convincing. So here he special summons Bora, pierces the Reaper for... Also, Reaper is another card that some people will play in Vayu, which I've never been a fan. I've never tried it, honestly, and so I really can't say whether it's good or it's bad. It's just a standalone card, and so here he synchros for 6, synchros for Goyo, attacks the Bora, hoping Mario doesn't have a Colute, and Mario does have the Colute, so Los takes 400 and just scoops up game 1. So the Solemn didn't really matter that much there. Mario just had way too much advantage. That was an insane opening hand for Mario. Whirlwind, Dust Shoot, and Los had no answer to the Whirlwind. I think the only thing Los could have maybe done differently was set the Reaper in first turn instead of the Hamster. Or maybe just set the Hamster by itself to play around Icarus. I mean, there's a few things maybe, but... Anyways, here... normal Sirocco, special Bora. So here the Bora gets deprisoned. So maybe Los set a Raikou. And then here comes Rhoda. Grabs Greffer. And Greffer. Los is debating what to do here. I mean, Mario set no back rows. I guess he's not going to go in with Greffer. Okay, he's going to flip Raikou first, pop the Sirocco. Okay, Camille's a hamster, torrential, and Sirocco. So now he's... Yeah, this definitely changes his play. Now you get the Vayu Sirocco and you have Necro Gardener. And now here comes Armed Wing. So this is 4,200 damage already. I wonder if Mario's on Gores. Now Los is debating on hitting with the Armed Wing. Yeah, you can tell that's what he's debating on, hitting with Armed Wing. Maybe he can't deal with the Gores. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. So he did hit with the Armed Wing and passes. So maybe if I'm Mario, does that give me some information? And here comes Brain Con, everyone's favorite card. Pitches his own Bora. Sends Vayu. He has his own Armed Wing play. But he's got to get his... He's got to get that Greffer off the field. Oh, Dark Armed! Oh, that's pretty good. Dark Armed? His Greffer made the Dark Armed live? I remember one time I played Nate, and my Dark Arm was dead, and I top decked. It was Mind Control, not Brain Control. I top decked Mind Control. Mind Controlled his Dark Arm, banished like 3 Darks, and then made my Dark Arm live. I summoned both of them and attacked them for game. I think I attacked for game. Anyways, that Dark Arm just wiped Los' whole field thanks to Brain Control. You guys see the power of Brain Control. So I've been planning to make a video about most hated cards in Edison. Spoiler alert, Brain Control is going to be up there somewhere. Okay, so here he pops, so he decides to get rid of his Vayu and get rid of the Greffer that he Brain Controlled. And now Los sets a monster, but luckily he has no Darks in the grave to pop with Dark Armed. And Los hamsters into Raikou. Yeah, Los went up to the second hamster, which I think is becoming standard now. There was times when people were playing no hamsters, some people were playing 1. But it's becoming way more standard for people to play 2. I haven't seen many people play 3. I think I was the only madman playing 3 hamsters. I haven't seen anyone else do it. At least this is just from what I've seen. Maybe there is someone else out there who's topped a big event with 3, but I have not seen it from the few deck profiles that I've watched. All right, so 16 from Los passes. Now Mario's got 3 back rows. Sets a 4th one. And this is game if Mario can't stop these attacks. Summon Greffer. Pitch Sirocco. Send Vayu. Now let's see, can Mario get out of this? 200. 12 for game. D-Prison. Double D-Prison. Oh man, Mario can still win this. Los is kind of low, but Los has all the resources with the Vayus and stuff. And maybe he doesn't want to use them right now because he doesn't want him to top deck Sirocco. Here comes Yada. Draws. Oh, yeah, I remember. I was sitting next to him, so I was watching this match. So Mario accidentally revealed Black Whirlwind. So he summons Blizzard, pokes him for 11. So now Los is not afraid because Mario accidentally gave him free information. He thought about activating Whirlwind first. It's unfortunate because maybe Los would have been a little bit more afraid, but now he's like, oh, I know your back row. This is not game for him, though. See, had Los not seen that Whirlwind, would he have done that play? I remember Mario was kicking himself when that happened. But I get it. It's unfortunate. But we're going to game 3. Will the Sherrif Los pull off the backdoor 2-0 and get his, 24th win on the channel? Or will Mario get his 5th? And if Mario gets his 5th, that'll put him with like a 3-way tie for the 4th most wins on the channel. And here comes Heavy. He said Icarus, Jar, or Yada. Yeah, Heavy's always a 1-for-1 against them. Almost always. All the Blackwing players I've faced lately, they're always on like 3 Yada. Not all of them are on the Jars, but almost every single Blackwing player I've faced at locals recently, they are like 3 Yadas. And it's annoying. Alright, so here comes Kalut. Attack. And it's not Hamster. Mills. Hamster, Greffer, Sirocco. Mario sets another back row. Here comes Rhoda from Los. So does he get a Greffer? Does he get Necro? It looks like he gets his second Greffer. I'm pretty sure Los is on 2. At least he hasn't told me he's gone up on 3. I'm the only person who's played at my locals who's played 3 Greffer. No, that's not true. Mario also told me he was on 3 Greffer. To me, when it comes to 3 Greffer, I think it's I don't hate it. Yeah, but yes, it's just you gotta do trade-offs in Yu-Gi-Oh! When you're deck building, and yeah, drawing 2 Greffers sucks, but it makes your opening hand so much better. So you gotta sometimes just, when it comes to 3 ofs or 2 ofs, it's just personal preference. Like some people like I said, like 2 Siroccos, some like 3, but I feel like 3 is definitely standard. You rarely see people with 2 Siroccos. I mean, some people go crazy and they play Elfin too. So here, Los special summons Gale, tops for Plague. So Los is going off. Going full all out. Oh, so I'm watching this finals, right? So Los is I remember he said this because I'm sitting right next to them. And he doesn't want to get blown out by Mirror Force. So he chose to go for Stardust. So he attacks him for 13. Attacks him for 17. So now does he hit with the Stardust? Is he afraid of D-Prison or Mirror Force? And he chooses to attack, and it is a D-Prison. So now he's going to Synchro for Armor Master, and he's got 1 back row. I mean, Los is down cards. This is not looking good for Los. Luckily, Heavy's is bottomless. I mean, does he have a level 4 play? No. So he can't just Brio the Armor Master, unless if he has like Blizzard. He would have to have Blizzard. Okay. So this is already out, the Armor Master. Just get Gale, Brio, bounce the Armor Master. Yep. This is not looking good for the Sherrif. Me having played Vayu, yeah, I don't. Now, I haven't played as much Vayu as Los, but I've played it a lot. And I don't think he can get out of this. He'd have to, like, draw return. But he has a Brio, so he might just bounce your return. So, yeah, not even return. Brio is Dark Arm live. Maybe that'll help him if his Dark Arm's live. Let's see. I think he's got way too many Darks. And, ooh. I mean, Burial helps here, but him getting rid of that armor. Okay, so he can at least run over the Brio with the Vayu. Okay, here comes Vayu. No Crow. Attack over Brio. So now Los is back in it. Mario's got 2 cards in hand. Like, you just gotta hope that he doesn't draw into like a monster that can trigger Whirlwind. Hey, sometimes you gotta get lucky, man. Alright, so Whirlwind, Sirocco, that's unfortunate. And what will he search? I mean, he can just pump over, so he chooses to get a Bora. I wonder why he chose Bora. Depends on the other card in his hand. So here he's going to pump. I think he's got Blizzard. I think this is why he chose Bora, because next turn he can go like Blizzard, Bora, and it's a pretty strong follow-up. So I think that's why he chose the Bora. But Los top deck the Sirocco. And now they're at 37-28. But like Los knows he's got a Bora already to out this field. So, okay. So I was actually watching this game. He has Sirocco. Oh, yes, I remember now. Yes, so Los at 37. So, let's see. Bora. He searched Vayu. Half. Special Bora. Brio. Yeah, that was game. That was game. He had game. What, does Los have Necro? Unless if Los has Necro, this was game. I remember I was watching it. And I was thinking, this is game because he just goes Brio, bounce the Sirocco. Yes, Brio, bounce the Sirocco. And then he has a Sirocco in his grave, makes Armed Wing off of with Vayu, and that's game. So here Mario gave Los a chance to come back and beat him. I don't, unless if Los has Necro, but I didn't see Necro. So yes, he gave him a chance, but like, what can Los draw anyway? But he did give him an extra turn. I don't think it's going to matter, but I'm just watching. He just gave him an extra turn to come back. And Los sets. Again, unless Los has Necro, but I don't think I saw him use the Necro. So Goyo hits Hamster. Yeah, this game should have been over last turn. And then he takes the Hamster. Stardust hits the Set Monster. Like I said, I still don't think Los can get out of this, but we'll see. Barrio's gone too. All right, Raiko, mill. What did he mill? Ooh, my body. Contributes for Sirocco, triggers Whirlwind. Gets Kalute. And now draws. And I think he's got another Vayu play. Los is at 19. Banish Vayu and Sirocco. And now top for Plague. So here, Los. Okay, he asked him what he searched off Whirlwind. So Los has to go for Colossal or Dark End. But what does Dark End do? I guess you go Dark End. But Dark End loses to Kalute. So you have to go Colossal here. Yes, Los has to go Colossal. And yes, he has to go Colossal. Attack Sirocco. He drops Kalute. And then you can attack the Stardust or the Goyo, whichever one you want to get rid of. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, so Los is debating between Dark End and Colossal. No, you definitely go Colossal here because, yes, if you go for Dark End, you'll be able to wipe his field if his back row's nothing. But yeah, I think you go Colossal and just attack the Sirocco. I mean, there's so many cards Los loses to, so he puts the Colossal in defense mode. And then here comes Jar. Okay, so Mario is on all the cards. He's on Jar and Yada. And Mario banishes Vayu. Summon Sure, trigger Whirlwind, and then Sirocco, Bora Pump, and that is game. I don't think, like, it didn't matter what Los did. Like, he should have attacked him, but again, Mario should have killed him. Mario gave him turns to come back into the game, but I honestly don't think there was anything Los could have drawn to come back. His Dark Arm was dead. Like, even if, I guess return would have just bought him a turn. So, yeah, that was not much. But congrats to Mario. Gets his 5th win. Now he's tied for the 4th most wins on the channel. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that finals. And we'll be back soon for another tournament. Bye, guys.